First up, Gillette World Sport visits Carlsbad, California to explore the process of designing and constructing a world-class skate park.
Growing up, we had no skate parks to legally ride. As a professional skateboarder, my career was largely skateboarding illegally, running from police and getting tickets all the time because we had no skate park. So one of the passions and reasons why we have the drive to do what we do is to create places we didn't have growing up. What makes a really good project, a skate park, is you really want to mix to really capture the ability for different people with different tastes to ride what they want. And the most important thing is keeping the flow of the park, to be able to go from place to place and keep your speed, keep the momentum, and keep the skateability happening. Really, for us, the measure of success is seeing it well used. People are there skateboarding all the time. That's really what makes it successful. You definitely have to be very precise with the design. I mean, with some of the features we do, it's within inches. The height of a rail, for instance, can have a major impact if it's higher or lower by 1 inch. The length of the rail can be major if it's longer or shorter by 6 inches. A skateboard wheel is so small, at 52, 53 millimeters, it can feel everything. So if something isn't right on, as far as following the precision of our plans, the wheels can pick up all that. They can feel every divot, every dip, everything. So the angles, the measurements, the lengths, they all are very critical and very precise to make them all work together.
Such painstaking attention to detail is integral to every stage of planning, and the process starts with a blank sheet of paper.
It really is go from preliminary sketching to computer drafting and then renderings in three-dimensional images. This is actually a page from the plans, the construction documents we create to basically tell the contractor of how to build the skate park. You want good spacing, but you don't want too much dead space either. So once we know how long each thing needs to be based off experience, we can start to decide what really fits. If this really needs to be this size, is it really going to fit in here? So literally what we do is we'll take a pencil like this, and we're almost like skateboarding through the site and playing with it, kind of imagining lines in our head, like what would work, what would not work. I think the 3D rendering really helps everyone understand how this is going to look in a real-life situation. How architecturally are these things going to look like if you're standing here looking into the park. That's where we start really looking at the textures and the materials and the colors and how those things are going to play off of each other.
Russell took us onto the park to show us the end product of the many stages of meticulous design.
This is the upper plaza area of the skate park itself. So we start here because this is the highest elevation of the skate park. So this plaza area really emulates more natural, kind of urban street terrain that you'd find in other spots of the city. And everything from here starts to terrace down toward the lower levels of the skate park. Once you come down out that bigger section, this is a section where people can have this sort of like intermediate level of tricks. You have grind ledge here that's only about 1 foot high, and you have the flat bar here, which is about 1 foot 2 inches high. So you really do have the ability to kind of get your technical tricks on as you go through this sort of, I call it more of the ledge tech alley. We have one more area of more of transition to keep the flow, and the signature piece at the bottom here. This is called the Mission Wall, and it's kind of homage to what you would find in San Diego with the San Diego missions. Some of the old architecture, some of the colors, you know, the kind of adobe buildings. This just came up of a sketch I did where I just literally sketched the idea, and you know, that's really what we kind of just harnessed and built everything around that as far as the look of the rest of the park.
Behind the feature arch are 2 bowls which offer a very different style of skating.
The kind of things you're going to be doing in these bowls are definitely more speed, carving. The kind of experience you're going to get in the street area is more linear. It's a little bit more angular, more rigid. Over here it's very free-flowing, and I think the best thing to do is compare it almost to a roller coaster. It's kind of got your ups and downs and sidewinding, and it's almost like that feeling of free-flowing and dropping into this transition as opposed to jumping up and down different terraces. Skateboarding is about adapting. So adapting to different shapes, sizes, different terrain, that's what makes it fun, is that everything's always different. For us to be able to come to a project and see that it works well. Skateboarding with the locals and seeing the smiles on their faces, that is definitely rewarding for us because we know we made a project that they can be proud of and that actually is going to be something that people are going to want to come to for a long time.